Okay, and I think we are back, and that seems that seems to have fixed it. I still have stream latency, but that is expected. I have it on ultra low latency, so should be good. Um, but yeah, I guess let's go ahead and re-roll the intro, and we will go on from there. Okay, so today, um, yeah, I need that open. We'll be playing on Alchemy today. I also decided I found some you I found like a little playlist that I want to try to use as my background music for this stream. Um, I should be able to just open it in another tab instead of having to mess with OBS. I realize I'm like one of the only um YouTubers that really show their OBS. But hey, if you can learn and kind of get something from my OBS overlays, what to do and what not to do, then I believe I think that I've done some good then. So we're going to go here and we'll do this. It's not quite stream music, but I think it'll be okay for the time being. Let's do properties and we'll do should be this, right? There we go. Let me jump in on the stream on my phone real quick and kind of listen to everything, make sure the audio levels and everything else are good. Then after that, I'll kind of go around in the Discord server and let everybody know that the server is up. More than likely, I probably will open Discord and we'll go from there. Hello. Test 1 2. Test 1 2. Okay. I think that's good. Oh wait, I didn't mean to close that out. I want to try one more thing, and it's going to be yes, it's going to be with voice changer. We'll turn that off actually. Oh, and I think it works now. Okay, so I'll have that. Now I'm going to close out the stream on my other tab so I can actually hear myself and kind of think about it. So we'll go to Discord real quick, and I'll bring this tab over here. That's my esports server. I'm in an esports team. For if you didn't see any of the streams that were earlier this year, I'm in for Mario Kart and Splatoon, and hopefully to be Splatoon 3 in a bit. So here's an invite link if y'all want to join our server. It'll be down here, and I'll put a link in the description to it. And if you want to join Alchemy, just either again send a comment, DM me if you can find me on Discord, or join this server with this link down here, and then I'll get you added into Alchemy. Here is my Discord username. It's just Data Gaming. My tag is 0147, and I think we'll be okay for that. As you can see, I have played a little on the server without really streaming it, and this is mainly I've just been AFKing on it because I have a few farms that I kind of want to get up and keep going. So we'll tell everyone that the server is up and that I will be streaming, and oops, not ad, and I will also be I do I kind of wanted to do the voice chat, but I don't really know. And I realize that's not how you spell server. Hashtag general. So let's join this real quick, and we'll allow that. Let's change. I kind of need to change my text and images. Hello? Hello? Okay, so we'll have to do something with that later. I just realized y'all can see that. You won't know the full of it, but you'll know some of it. So we'll have to figure this out real quick. Voice and video. I have to reload this. Let's make sure my OBS mic is still up. And I think it is. Okay, let me turn off the voice changer for you real quick. Let me make sure that change. That change. Yeah, I think so. Okay. So this messed up. Let's visit settings. Okay, so there we go. And we need that. Hello? Hello? Uh-oh. Test. Well, that's not good. It's not bad, but it's not good. Test 1, 2. Nope. I don't know why. Oh, there we go. Okay, so we got it to work. We'll just be sitting in here, I guess. And I'll put this back in my tabs. I have a bunch of tabs open over here. One more thing before we get into it is I have my own radio station now. I'm still kind of working on the name, but as of right now, all we have is data radio. So if you go to zeno.fm/radio/data dash radio / it will take you to Zeno FM, where down here you'll have the announcements. As you can see, on May the 24th, I added I added 3 old WAN shows from the channel Linus Tech Tips. I have removed those because of they were played through like 3 or 4 times and they were taking up a bunch of space. So, in the future, I probably will add back some WAN shows. I'll probably add about 3 at a time, like I did here. Another thing that, another thing about this radio is if you join our Discord server, let me make sure this is still up. Okay. If you join our Discord server, you can join us from just the link that I showed earlier in this stream. You can join there, and from there you can ask for our main server link, and I'm sure any one of us in the server will be able to get it to you, because I think most of all of us are inside of the main server, so that will also be able to work. Other than that, you can make, like I said, you can make requests of this. I do have a few ideas upcoming about doing some of this and other stuff, so other things related to that. Let's see. Nobody else is really online right now, so anyways, I guess let's get to playing. So, welcome back to Alchemy, should I say first. I have a feeling that some people may or may not hate my voice, and so, that is why we have this. This is why we do stuff. So, first of all, you can't really see it because of my waypoint, but it says new, perhaps you perished box, which I'm selling for 200 diamonds, and it's a shulker, and it has golden carrots, and then I'll tell you where all this came from here in a minute. We got a Unbreaking 3 Luckless C3 Lure 1 Fishing Rod, an Evil Potion that does instant damage, Mining Fatigue 3, more instant damage, Nausea, Hunger 2, Weakness 3, and Poison, which is nice, but you also have something to combat that. And so there is where we get Hero's Potion. You get Fire Resistance, you get Speed 4, Haste 4, Strength 3, Instant Health 4, Jump Boost 3, Fire Resistance, Invisibility, and Saturation 4. I believe that is 4, or it might be 6. No, because Haste doesn't go up to 6. I don't know. I'm sure I'll probably get corrected in the comments. But you get a stack of arrows with it. Your hero's bow will come with Unbreaking 1, Power 1, Punch 1, Flame, and Infinity. Here you got Sharpness 3, Bane of Arthropods 1, Knockback 1, looting 2 and unbreaking 2. On your pickaxe, you get efficiency 1, unbreaking 1, and fortune 2. Your axe, you get smite 5, arthropods 3, unbreaking 1, and fortune 2. Your shovel, you get efficiency 2, unbreaking 1. A hoe, you get efficiency 2, unbreaking 3, and fortune 2. You don't get an enchanted shield, but you shouldn't need it with all this armor. On your boots, you get protection 1, blast prop 2, proj prop 2, thorns 1, and breaking 3. On your legs, you get prop 1, fire prop 2, blast prop 4, and thorns 2. On your chest plate, you get prop 2, fire prop 2, blast prop 2, proj prop 4. You get thorns 2 and unbreaking 1. And finally, on your helmet, you get fire prop 1, blast prop 3, proj prop 1, rest 1, aqua affinity, and unbreaking 3. I think that's a pretty good Perhaps You Perished box. And it did take me very many diamonds. So the only way I could sell it and still make profit to be able to make more of these is selling them at 200 diamonds. And I'll show you how I make these here in a minute. But main stuff that have changed that you may not have seen, I have the regular Perhaps You Perished boxes. I have a kind of doorbell system that I don't know. I still haven't tested, and I don't think it works. I don't know. You'll be able to tell me later. Up here we have lucky potions, 15 diamonds each for 10 bottles. I do not allow luck checks, just in case if I get like this, I'll have a negative 100 luck potion. Just so, yeah. These say lucky blocks, and I do normally have about 2 shelves of lucky blocks. These need to go over here next to random shulkers. These aren't going to be just random shulkers anymore, but they're going to be just random items. So here you can see where I kind of have the random shulkers. Each shulker is about 10 diamonds each. And that will change from time to time depending on how good I think the shulkers are. Up here you can see we got terracotta of all colors. Those won't be 10 diamonds. A lot of this is just, basically just ask me how much or make a deal on it and we'll go from there. But down here are shulkers. I've ran out of shulkers, which is mainly why this wall isn't full of shulkers. You do get to keep the shulkers, which is good. Here's Perhaps You Perished Premium. They're not as premium as that. That I think I'm gonna call like Premium Plus or something stupid like that, like a bunch of places are doing now. But this is the premium was just diamond. I didn't really have anything else in here because I mainly made those 2 out of a glitch with our grave pet, which doubled our inventory, which was kind of nice, but it really only gave me the diamond armor. Speaking of the inventory, I've been doing some grinds. I have a diamond minotaur axe, which is actually not my main axe, and I'll get to why here in a second. So my sword is now a vampire blade. It's got mending, fire aspect 2, knockback 2, looting 3, unbreaking 3, sharpness 5, sweeping edge 3, which is pretty good. And then this is why I don't use my minotaur axe too much, and it's because of my Zanite axe. It has mending, Efficiency 5, Unbreaking 3, and Fortune 3. Then we move on to my pickaxe, which I very much like. The only bad thing is it doesn't have silk touch. And there is a good reason why. It's because if I get something such as lead ore is not really a good example, but say I get diamonds, like I've got a bunch of diamonds lately because I've been mining a lot. I'll go back up there in a second. I don't really want to have to switch out pickaxes for, say, I don't know, like 2 blocks of diamonds. I don't want to do that. So we don't have silk touch on here, but as you've probably been able to read by now, we've got Mending, Efficiency 5, Fortune 3, and Unbreaking 3, which is a pretty good pickaxe. And considering the durability, you can see in your top right hand corner, 1561. When I mine coal, you get more durability back because of mending. It's all around just a great pickaxe. And finally, my bow, which no one, if anybody touches it, I will kill them with the bow. It's got Mending, Unbreaking 3, Power 5, Punch 2, and Flame. The only thing that is missing on it is Infinity, but I think it's pretty good. I don't think it needs Infinity. So, I did fall into lava quite a bit on my last mining session, and I lost a bunch of my stuff. Except for all of this. This is when I went to the Aether, which is how I got most of it. Except for the Minotaur Axe, I traded for it for Lucky Blocks. So here is Mickerson. It really hurts, but I lost my purple cow pet. Sorry, that's my dog back there yelling. But I lost my purple cow pet and I couldn't find another one. But I did find Mickerson on my way, which I think he's kind of helpful. He gives you just resistance, basically. It doesn't regain your health, which is kind of what I need right now, but it's okay. And then I have my grave pet again, which I kind of need. I have my ender hook still. And over at my armor, I think it's pretty good. I'm not gonna read through it like I've read through everything else so far, but you can kind of see and get a feel at how good the armor is. It's not the best armor, like that hero's armor you saw a few minutes ago, but it's good enough for me to use. Ooh, I just looked over and the stream is chugging. I hope that doesn't come out later. But here is where I'm living right now. As you may know, I tend to live like a nomad out in Minecraft. I'll build these bases here and there, but it's mainly just to hold certain stuff that I may not want to take with me. So here's where I'm living right now. We got our armor stands, got a bunch of chests. That one's full of old armor. Not all of my old armor. There's my elytra that I got from a lucky block. But I think, yeah, and here is just a bunch of stuff that I'm gonna sell with the random shulker boxes. Or I'm gonna sell them as the random items, for this shulker box. I don't really want to sleep real quick. But there's my music collection. Add that disc to it. If we look right here, there's nothing. That's my old bow that I used to use a lot. don't really need it now. You got your luck bows and your luck swords. We got some ironwood and steel leaf things from the Twilight Forest, and I think that's mainly about it. I did some organization um in my ender chest. There we go. Why couldn't I think of that? I don't know, but I did some organization in my ender chest. So this right here are all of my valuables, which I've been mining, so I've got a lot of. Up here is just other stuff. I got my first armor set that I've ever had. My farm boxes, which I'm still looking to set up my farms. We were gonna do that last stream, but I don't think we ever got around to it. Here is a bunch of pets that I probably need to go through and get out what I want and get rid of what I don't want. Here's my redstone shulker. It's not full, but I really don't know how to use redstone. Though I have like 6 or 7 stacks of redstone blocks, which is kind of nice. Here is another unfinished, but it's another perhaps you perished plus box. Here is an original perhaps you perished premium, and here's another perhaps you perished. Which I think will come in handy one day. Hopefully not, because that means I'd have to die when they do come in handy, but we'll see how it goes. Also one day I did get these rainbow leaves, which I really do like. I like how they're just whatever color. Also have a sheep, and I found the name tag, and you can tell what I named it. If you don't know yet, if you get a name tag and set the name to Jeb underscore, and then you put it on a sheep, the sheep will continuously change colors. It does only give you the original wool color, which I think all it will give you actually is white. I'm not gonna do that because that's a bad idea, but it'll change colors, which I think is pretty cool. So as you can see, you may be able to see, not down here, but as I look around, you should be able to see multiple name tags. And that's basically how I'm getting to be able to make all of these perhaps you perished boxes. So, oops. This isn't the only villager. I think I have 3 or 4 more. But certain ones will sell you certain things. Like this one is my tool. It's like basically like a toolsmith. It'll sell you a hoe, a axe, a pickaxe, and a shovel. And these are all pre-enchanted. And sometimes the enchantments will switch up, which is pretty cool because it's almost like the lottery basically. So you got that, and they do like regular types of villager traits, and it's not really dependent per se, but it's somewhere around there. So I'm working on getting these villagers up to my shop or somewhere else. As you can see, I did label it Mega Base, which was my intentional plan to make my Mega Base there, but I don't think I'm going to, and I'll show why here in a few minutes. But as you can see, all of these chests are just filled with random stuff. Here's some heroes boots and heroes leggings. These are from a zombie that you can spawn out of a lucky block named Bob, and That's my head, though it doesn't. I don't think the texture's loaded right. But as you can see, you get all this stuff that. So, how it works basically is if you buy Lucky Blocks at my shop, you come over here and you can see we've got some TNT, and I think that's a lava pit full trap. Yep, it is. Um, as of lately, you're not allowed to open them in the holes mainly because of the villagers, but you're also encouraged to create your own hole. So, say like right here, you put your lucky block and you break it. Say you got something that you didn't want. That's what these chests over here are for. You come in, and as of lately, I kind of need to come and clean these chests out one day. But you'll dump whatever you don't want in there, and you'll just go on your merry way. You'll open up more lucky blocks if you want them, or if you don't, you'll just leave them here, and I'll more than likely just when I do end up emptying these chests, I'll just empty them into shulker boxes and sell those shulker boxes. Yeah, it seems my texture pack's not really working at this time. I'm not really gonna reload it because I think the heads are the only things that really break. Um, what? The zombie horses in vanilla Minecraft? That's cool. Hmm. I don't know why it snowed over here. It's never done that before. Oh, this looks like one of those. Oh, I think I know what happened. Okay. Are you gonna spawn things and be mean? No, you're not. Okay. Why are there so many freaking horses over here? I don't want to kill them all, but I also do want to kill them all. As you can see, bow's pretty helpful. It can one-shot certain things. Things like horses just die from the burnings. A good thing is I do get free cooked food out of it, so that's always helpful. Let's see. Those are pork chops, right? Yep. That is another thing that can spawn in the lucky blocks. And then you just shoot them down. There is a pet called a quiver pet, and it'll give you unlimited arrows, so it's basically infinity without having to spare enchantments to get specifically infinity. And I've tried it, and I don't know if it's just me or something, but it doesn't work quite right. But I think that's enough of over here for now. As you can see, there is a bunch of things that are over in that side of the world, and not really anything over there. And I'm thinking of expanding that way, which we'll get to here in a minute. Over here, and this is part of the mod, you can teleport to any of your waypoints, which is kind of helpful. So as you can see, I've kind of tried to keep this sort of, you know, kind of basically just organized so it's easier to teleport to certain places. So down here, is our world spawn center, and you've seen that in streams before, so I don't really need to go to it. These are just portals. Aether 1, it also has the Aether 2 portal by it now, after I crafted one of those. Um, we have our lucky block opening rounds, which we are at currently. We have two of our districts, and I think these are about the only two that we're going to have as of right now. Our shopping and our industrial. I did change a little up of both of those, and we'll go see them here in a minute. We have Mortabella's house, which hasn't changed at all. He hasn't really been on the server as of lately, and hopefully he'll come back and join us in a bit. Russian's house, which is our new, which is another new member of Alchemy. Our mega base is what you just saw, but really it's just a shop. I'll probably change it here in a bit. We'll see the secret base here in a minute. It's not much. So all of these are spawners that I found while mining. And you can see these, all of these are little points that I use as reference to go mining at a certain place. And our build site is where we're going to go next. And this is also where I plan to start building my actual base. Where it's going to go, I have one of 3 plans. One of my plans is to make a castle, kind of like I did in season 2, but I never really got around to finishing it. So if I can get this to be a finished castle this season, that will be really cool. And I have a few design ideas, and I think they'll be really cool. But well, I don't know. We'll have to see. Another one I've been thinking of is a prison. Now, as to why I would live in a prison, I don't know. Okay, so now that that's out of the way, a third one would be like an industrial site, almost like a second industrial location, but this one would be more centered around living. So I guess you could take it to maybe like a steampunk type thing. One annoying thing about this season is we are in version 1.12.2, meaning there is no scaffolding. So building is going to be a little harder this season, though it shouldn't be too hard because luckily we do have the grappling hooks. Obviously, they don't always work the way you want them to, but we'll figure out some way to do that. We'll probably go mining here in a minute. So if we go to our secret base, I don't really want those. But here's our secret base. It's secret to everybody else because it's so far out of the way. You can see even like the industrial. You can see that even the industrial district isn't out this far. It's shorter and it's even more out that way, meaning that you're not really gonna find this base unless you're just absolutely looking for it. I was looking for a place to build something. I don't remember what it was. I think it was a mystical silo, if I remember right. I came across this and I decided just to call it quits. But as you can see, this is just like a little thing from the Tech Guns mod that I came across. It's got 2 furnaces, a chest. I don't know how to open those containers. I don't know if you can, but that'd be cool if you could. And then you got your crafting table, your furnace. I liked it because it had the name bunker door. so I kind of stuck with this. It has a little upper place, not much, but you know, if you had like an RPG, you could shoot from up here. Um, got at entrance to the inside. The this was like a monster spawner for something of tech guns, which I thought was pretty cool, but I took it over. So let's go to Russian's house now. So although he did just that's cool. Even though he did just, you know, start out, I think he's been doing pretty good. I think he's been doing better than me. Not in so much in the riches department, but in like just the random stuff he finds. You can see there's his items. You know, he's got some good stuff. He's got a bunch of random stuff. I think that here's one of his good chests. Yeah, so he's got a full set of Yeti armor and a full set of ironwood. He's got so all these trophies, me and him, we fought together. We both fought. Well, we both fought all of these, and they're pretty fun. But I don't think we're fully done with the Twilight Forest yet. But we've got the main ones down, like the Hydra, the Ghast, the Night Phantom, Minnow Shroom. We've got that's weird. You'll see that how it just fades out. Yeah. Okay. Anyways, we got the Minnow Shroom, the Night Phantom. I finished the questagram and he traded it for something I needed. The Twilight Lich, the Naga, and we've done the Snow Queen. We've also done the Alpha Yeti, but I think I have that head. I'll have to go look for it later. But I'm not gonna go through all of his chests. And it's not because they're trap chests like there's all his guns. It's just because we can't layer we can layer chests. Chest layering is just weird in 1.12.2. You can't place a chest next to a chest that has to be next to a trap chest, but then you can place a chest on top of a chest if they're both next to trap chest. It's just weird. So we both have some Moa eggs. He has a blue Moa. I think I have a yellow or rainbow Moa. I don't remember. We both have incubators, but mine doesn't really look like that. Mine looks different. There's his brewing stand, and there's his own portal. I'm not gonna show off too much more of his base, because if he wants to do that, he can do it himself. Down there is his mine. I went mining down there before. I've got some good stuff from there. There's his Twilight portal. He doesn't have another portal. He hasn't even gone to the Nether yet, believe it or not, which is a little weird because we beat most of the Twilight Forest with him already. But we'll get, I guess he'll get around to it. I do have the our end portal. I finally lit all of it. Ooh, evil. I'll take that. But yeah, I finally finished all of the end portal frame. I'm not gonna teleport to it just in case if I get knocked in, I don't want to have to fight the Ender Dragon. Not that I really need to, because Lucky Blocks gave me a dragon egg and an elytra, but I still like to, you know, fight things through. I think that's it for the bases. Um, except for, I guess we still got the districts to go to. So here's my industrial district. I had a few Jeb name tags left over, so I went ahead and named a few Jeb sheep in here, which is cool. Um, over here is my very miniature um, villager trading hall. Although some of these will be dying because, like, so I got another good wool guy. I'll have to look at it later. But like fishermen, I don't really have anything that I want to sell them. I could make a bunch of emeralds off of coal, but I'll show you here in a minute. That's not really most of my concern. The butcher probably won't make it. Um, if I start getting a lot more rotten flesh, I might keep him. I might keep him even though here I have just a bunch of random materials that I'm using over here to build something. We'll look at the 5 head later. I evicted everybody except for him over here because he will sell me a efficiency 2 iron pick, which isn't the best, but then you get to an unbreaking diamond pick, and I think he can keep leveling up, but I'm not gonna do it as of right now. As you can see, each villager has their own light. It's triggered by daylight sensor, and so is every other light on this plane. I don't really want to have to go through the trouble of wiring it all up, and then something like season 2 happen, and it all gets just totally destroyed. So here is just part of my resources. As you can see, I'm not really too worried about emeralds. It is the lowest of my stock other than um Twilight Forest ores, but even that I'm still not very worried about because I don't think I'll be using it too often. Um but yeah, I have a bunch of coal, and I kind of need to keep that for the 5 head over there. Or actually, yeah, it's over there. But there's that, and that's only part of my riches. I have just a bunch of stuff here, just all throughout. Here's my wallet, which used to house all of them, but it no longer can. Perfect. I have It's only 1 lead, but I'll be able to show how it works. So here's all the remaining and the stuff that I can't craft into blocks like this. I can't even smelt for some reason, which I still don't know, but oh well. We got tin, lead, and copper, which I don't know what to use them for crafting for. I think I can craft guns with them, but as of right now, I can't store them in any blocks. We got some ironwood, some ambrosium, iron, lapis, redstone. We got 1 coal. I don't think my smelter needs any more coal. We got 4 gold and 10 diamonds. And most of that gold has gone to making lucky blocks and things like that. And basically went over everything in here already. Just gonna put that in there. So let's go over to our 15 head over here. Or what is it? Let's see, 1, 2, 8. I think 1, 2, 3. Yep, 8 blocks. So our 8 head. So here, I'm not really gonna start mining out a bunch of blocks because this took forever. Um, but here you can probably tell what it is mostly. It's an auto smelter. Um, it's not like fully auto because I still have to come in and feed everything in, which I am working on a system for, but like I said, I'm not very good at redstone. So I just went with a classic um, auto smelter, which is a furnace with a hopper on top and then the side and a chest on top and the side. The side, there's nothing in there, but there's already coal in all the furnaces, which is what goes in these side chests. And up on these top chests go all of the stuff I want to smelt. Um, so I can go here and I can put in my lead ore, and I probably won't hatch it. Oh no, see it's still smelting right there. But as you can see, it smelts, and then everything is stacked with has about a stack of coal. I can accommodate 2 furnaces for every module, and I can accommodate 1 module for every 3 uh 3 tracks, I think. 3 rail. I think I can have about 3 rail for every 1 module. And every 1 module includes how I do these is I build them in modules. So I build 4 of them at a time, which is the easiest way to go about it. So I place down my 4 furnaces, 2 with their like just facing any way up really, but I have 2 right here and then 2 right here. I place 4 hoppers on top of each of the ferni. Then I place the chest according to which ones I need because 1.12 is weird. Then I place two hoppers leading into the ferni on either side. Then I put a double chest on top of them, which will equally distribute the coal. So then after that, what I do is I'll put hoppers under each one of the ferni. There we go. Which will be able to dispense the items. Now, normally I just put double chest under each of them and just be done. But since I have multiple, instead of having to go back and forth, I just have I have all of, well, okay, this is starting to confuse me. It just works basically. I have rails running to each of them with a minecart with a chest. The hoppers will feed into the minecart with chest when it comes around. So like right there, it would have fed in. And then I have it running over these hoppers, which will take everything out of the minecart, with the chest in the minecart, and it'll feed it into this double chest I have down here, which leads us to having our output, which normally this helps when I'm dealing with a lot of stuff being smelted at once. But when it's something like just a lead ingot, it's really better and more economical to just smelt it in a regular furnace instead of, getting everything ready for the auto smelter to work. But in any case, there we go. And I don't think, yeah, my wheat's not fully grown yet, so we're not gonna have to do any of that. I think for the most part, we'll just end up going mining. Oh, I already found some tin. I can drink. So, here we go. Guess let's go mining. Oh wow. I'm also looking for cobblestone. Normally, I block the cobblestone out of my inventory, and I may end up doing that again. But also, a lot of the time, I'm not really mining anywhere too much. So there's my mine shaft. I think we're just gonna go resource mining instead of stone mining, which is how I usually do stuff. I guess let's just go. Oops, let's go drop this off so I can clean out my inventory. So usually I mine on Y12, Y13. This is Y10. It's a little lower than I like to mine a lot of the times. I have 9 torches, which is not good. That's not bad. So I guess let's go mining. And before anybody says anything, yes, I strip mine, but you've already seen how many resources I have, which really helps out a lot. So I wouldn't, it doesn't annoy me if I just get enough resources to compensate for my time, per se. I don't think anybody else is gonna be joining, which is unfortunate, but you know, I understand that people have, you know, their own things to do. I don't, I'm just a person streaming a lot of the time, so here's our first redstone. That's exciting. So, if you haven't seen this method to mining before, you might be wondering, like, hey, what's going on? Why are you doing that? But what I'm doing is I'm spreading out my redstone so that that's the only thing that gets collected there. And I'll do that for my lapis and my coal. But this last one kind of has to share. So normally I do coal, 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 coal. And then I have like iron, gold, iron, gold, and then just have it gets confusing, but normally I have like one block for diamonds, and then the rest are split up into coal, iron. I think that's it. Coal and iron, gold every once in a while. Copper if I find it, which you may be like, oh wait, hold up. You're not playing on 1.12 then. No, it's just part of the Tech Guns mod. Other than that, mining for me is just very straightforward. Quite literally straightforward. If you look on the map, I don't think you can really see any of it right here. But in other mining spots that I have, it's just like, oh, I skipped over some gold. Where did it go? But in like some of my other places where I mine, there's just lines branching off in every direction that you can see. I think I might go different from what I normally mine. But other than that, that's why I go up and down the caves. See, I missed some iron. That's why I go up and down my mine shaft tunnels multiple times. Just so if I end up missing something like that iron and stuff like that, I can actually, come back and get it instead of just leaving it there and risk someone else getting it. I guess that is one thing we haven't seen yet, and that's the shopping district. But I'm kind of yeah, I guess we could go look at it here in a minute. So you may or may not remember I did have a shop idea that I'm not really using anymore just because the idea itself was a good idea, but everything else about it just didn't really work. What I'm doing is like the Perhaps You Perished plus boxes, I'm gonna end up selling those. I'm not going to like really, I'm not really going to like do any of my original store ideas unless I sell those Perhaps You Perished boxes. Even if they're just the regular ones, I'll still like make an attempt at creating the shop. But right now, with only about 2 people on average playing, and I'm out of torches, I guess we'll go to the shopping district here in a second. Just 2 people playing concurrently on the server isn't enough for my service. So, I'll probably end up, if we can get more people on the server, I'll probably end up, you know, you end up, yeah. This tells you how much I really think about streams and stuff like that. I really don't, honestly. I just start streaming and whatever happens, happens. So let's go out, I guess, and just watch all this stuff smelt. Make sure everything I have can smelt. Is that not how you make? I guess that's not how you make smooth granite. So we got our stone smelting, our gold smelting, our iron smelting. You can tell us it doesn't even really get to go to like this pickup box right here. That's how fast the minecart I have inside going. I think it's every 3 rails, every 2 or 3 rails I have a powered rail. And yeah, it's still flowing in, so I'm gonna go get my rich boxes open to put all this in while I wait for that to finish smelting. One thing I do want to see, is that how you? No, it's not. Oh well. Then I have no use for granite. I'll get this out. Oops, my shulker. And all these shulkers I've got from Lucky Blocks. Let's see. So, I don't know, I can't do maths. We're just gonna put these into blocks and put them into my block chest. It's not bad. An average of about 2 blocks of ore. That's nice. So, it's good. Check on this, I guess. I think everything's done. Let's check on this side real quick. No, what is this? The stone? Yeah. So it's got 17 stone left. Let's see. Guess how our wheat farm is doing. Zooms over here. I don't. Yeah, it's not fully done yet. There's like 2 or 3 crops. And I would farm it, except I'm going for full efficiency, meaning that I want every single crop grown to its full potential before I farm it. Because I have a looting, or not a looting. Yeah, it is a looting hoe. And so what it does is it just gives you more items per se, not specifically items. Oh, I'm being mean. Let me tab out real quick. Hello. Oh, who's here? Oh, it's a dog. It's a dog Bates. Oh, he left. Did he get? Did he try to quietly join? Hold up. Yeah. That's what it was. He was trying to sneak back into the server. It really doesn't affect me if he. I mean, it will affect me for the better if he does join back, but he left our server for, I guess, because there's too much crap going on when he was there, so. Which I can understand. Sometimes you need to leave certain servers for the better health of you. And for that, I like completely understand that. It really, if you were to join and leave, it would. I'd be sad that you leave, but I'd understand that why you left probably. But that's what it was. He was just trying to sneak in. So let's go back and check on this. And I think everything's done smelting. Yes, this side is done. And this side is also done. So let's go ahead and take our stuff and go up to here. Open this shulker box. We'll probably be able. I think you need 9 to make a block, so we'll make about 1 block of each. I am like almost 100% certain I have enough iron to make like 2 or 3 beacons. That's good because I have 2 or 3 beacons that need to be made. Let's go ahead and mine this though. Actually, let's get set up for mining. Because I think we'll go ahead and do mining for the rest of the stream. Let's put that there. That there. Well, that's a problem. Let me get this out. And 1 block of redstone, 1 block of lapis. I think that's the only things you get in this version that aren't stackable items. We'll have this in the center. We'll have 3 there. We'll have iron, gold, gold. I think that's fair. My biggest like hindrance when I go mining is space though, so I used to have an empty shulker box that I meant to always take mining with me. I don't remember. I think it was that one. Only bad thing is I don't have any shulker shells yet, and nobody is selling any shulker shells. I may just take this. Maybe I'll take up most of this shelving. Ow. I don't know where all my empty shulkers went. I think I... Oh, did I give them away? No. I'm not giving them away. I may have used all of them. That's where they all went. I used all of them. There's not too much in there. I guess I can... Okay. Oh wait, actually I need that to make torches with. Eighteen torches. Whatever. I guess I'll have to go with it. Hi. Let's see. How long have we been going? Now we're in 14 minutes. Not bad. Oh, and my laptop's dying. Um, I guess since my laptop's dying, I think that's probably a good time as ever to end the stream. Um, this has been a good stream. This has been more of a catch-up stream, I guess. We've kind of went around. I guess what the last thing I do need to show y'all real quick is the shop. Is the new shop. So there's where my mega base was going to be, yet it's not gonna be there. But that's my new shop. It's not too far from the main district. As you may see, there is I need to go grab that beacon before anybody else does. I'll grab this beacon. I'll try to keep explaining to you, and I can show you here on the side too. So, I'll take the beacon though. So, as you could see right there before was gas pumps, and that's actually exactly what they are. They're fuel pumps, and they're part of the vehicle mod that we just added called Mr. Crayfish vehicle mod. And it's got fuel. These, if you can't tell, are supposed to be garage doors. I'm still working on it. I can't build them too much higher because I actually have 1 to 2 blocks used as to hide my redstone inside of the building. So this is supposed to be like a little mechanics garage type thing. And so you come in, and we added a bunch. I think we added all 3 of Mr. Crayfish's mods. So we have our recycling bin, we have our grand shares, we have our computers that you can buy stuff at Mine Bay from. And that's basically it for up here. I think that's good. We got our desk next to it. These castle doors I got from another, from a lucky block. I just use them because it was either that or an iron door. An iron door would look, I don't know, an iron door could look good in here, but the only thing is I don't know where to put a lever. Because I kind of want the lever to be hidden, kind of like, because I want it to be a locked door, but I can't really lock any doors. The Bibliocraft mod does have a lock feature, but 1, that's only for blocks, and 2, you have to be in creative mode to use it. So I don't think I'll be using that anytime soon. So we got these. These are kind of cool though, you gotta admit. So here is inside our mechanics garage, and I think it looks pretty cool. Put my torches away real quick. So we got cabinets all the way around and stuff to build our vehicles with. It's got like bath, you can build a freaking bath. There's fuelium buckets, and they're just buckets of fuel that I've made, and they go out there in those fuel pumps. I'll go refill that one here in a second. You don't need to see you don't need to see that cabinet. I just have a tactical nuke in there and nothing else. Here's most of my guns. Got some stuff from the Aether. There's the Quiver pet, and there's the Pinget pet. There's some of my lucky blocks and my hero's axe. And here's just some other random stuff that I haven't had time to really go through. up here is where I put together all of your car parts, and then I put them over here in for fixing. We got our 4x4. We got our little tiny smart car. They both don't work because I really don't know how to use this mod yet. I'm looking for those to kind of get that. Hold on, give me a second. So here we've got our reinforced concrete. I kind of made these yellow lines kind of, you might see them in mechanic shops. That's kind of what they're for. Like, don't cross this line unless you're a certified mechanic or something like that. I don't know. A lot of things in Minecraft are for aesthetics, not just actual have to be functional. So there's another trash bin. This is where you make the gas, if I'm not mistaken. We have jacks. I think they work the same as pistons. I don't know. I really have, like I said, I haven't had time to work with the vehicle mod. Here's fuel drums that I got from a lucky block. These are just more or less for, I don't know how they work, so I'm using them more or less for decoration. And then we have our lonely trash bin over here in the corner. I might use that one day for something else. I don't know. And you may have seen me passing it around this lever a couple of times. If you've seen any of my past Season 2 streams, you know exactly what it is. I'm a maniac, so I have to have all of my lights be able to switch on and off. Though it does become a nightmare because back here, zombies and creepers will spawn. That's why these two are missing. I had a creeper blow up right here, right about here, and it made such a dang big explosion. I don't know why. I think it might be because we're on hard mode, but I don't know. We'll have to see. But blew like this whole part up here up. It blew some of these fluid mixers, and it blew up most of my jacks. It blew a big hole in this wall. I guess I can go in this wall real quick to kind of show y'all what's in here. So this is just where the redstone is mainly run. I really didn't have to go the whole thing. There you go. Jeez. I didn't have to go like the whole way, but I did. And I guess deal with it. I don't know. But so there's that. Sure. So there's that. I'm gonna leave these lights on because, like I said, it gets real nightmarish real quick in there if you're not careful about leaving the lights on. Fill these buckets in here real quick. Now, can you don't? Can you don't? Thank you. Can you don't is another question. Wait, where? There. Can you just die? Look, your friend died. Why can't you? I'm not bad with both, I'd say so myself. Finding people, though, that's a little hard. And these guns are not messing around. They skip straight through the armor and they hit you directly on. That's why I'm on only 2 hearts now instead of having my, you know, full hearts. Because with what prop 4 armor, I shouldn't have really took too much damage from it, but then, yeah, exactly. So I'm gonna put these back. I'm not gonna really refill that. There's my rocket. Oh wait. Those are rockets. Those are cones. Anyways, um, that's basically all that's happened here in the shopping district. Um, Here we still have our, like our town hall. You know, you put your arm up if you have late meetings. All of these are done with, you know, books, random books. Up here, I used to upkeep this trophy wall. I don't think anybody really is anymore. We just know what we fought. Book table, just a little typewriter, clipboard, light, and then that's basically all that's happened here. This has gone to a friend, has claimed this building and the plot. If y'all wanna, like, if y'all end up deciding to join Alchemy and y'all want, like, videos to explain how some of this stuff works, back off. Back off. Talking here. If y'all want, like, little things on how all this works, make sure to tell me either down in the comments below or in the main Discord server. And suggest any other video ideas that y'all have, and because I've kind of run out of ideas, and I'd be glad to make some of the videos that y'all want to see. And another thing is, I am trying to get massively better at editing. I do have a video going up tomorrow, I believe, because today's Wednesday. Yep. So we do have a video that is going up tomorrow. But other than that, that's about it for this week. Friday, I do expect to get do a stream. I'm thinking of I should be able to do a Splatoon 2 stream. Like I said, I don't know about that. We'll have to see, you know, if a Splatoon stream is plausible, which it should be. However, whatever happens, thank you for watching. This has been Data, and hope y'all have a good day.